TMB, nigga. Everything money gang. Tiger Hood, bitch. Yeah, come on. Everything. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man? Let's get it. Hit the block, fully loaded, nigga, working it. I'll be watching these niggas because these niggas be snitching. I be watching a real nigga cause they know that I'm richer. But I don't give a fuck cause I'm the grave digger. Get your stack, get your money, man, get your pay up. My name ring bells in these streets. I'm caked up and I'm known on the block for faking the cake, bro. Dimes, 20, nigga, and them bricks, F&N's, Glock, nigga, and them sticks.
You know what it is. We in this bitch. Killing them dead in the game, nigga. Yeah. Everything money game, nigga. Jump out on feet. 200 on feet. I'm so unique. I'm so ETMG. And for that pothead nigga who put my names on your clothes, you stole my sweat, I guess that's how the game goes. I'm a elite player. I took them trips. Up and down 69, coming back with the immigrants. And for them Benjamins, I'm on go no spin, cause you know I win. Took a little couple of losses, but I sucked it in. It's for them hustlers that stack that bread and get them racks and avoid the feds. And I look like money shot out on TV, but it's ETMG till I D.I.E. I make power moves, never been afraid of the game. I got an active drip, and it's so insane. And for them pesos, man, I'ma stay piped up for the next 10 saves. Keeping it gangsta, blowing on counting low pay. Niggas ETMG.
R.I.P. the Cone, we miss you, nigga. Let's go. Yeah. I'm a granddad nigga on grenades and chrome trip. So welcome to the land of drug dealers. We all blow killer and stay through. I sip too much drink to ever get your cold. Ain't no phone to the world blow. Ain't no sweat in my circle. I been sipping, drinking, but I'm an A-town ghetto boy. Everything money gang, two banging, twisting my pain with one in the chain. Smoking on cannabis. Smoke my niggas, smoke pants piss. Black down MC Hammer. Pussy ass nigga can't touch this. Everything money gang necklace. Check a respect when Houston, Texas. Crazy. On my motherfucking mama, nigga. And you come on with it, nigga. You know what it is. ETMG. Money bull.
Foolie.
Oh man, most definitely, man. Mr. Grand V and Mr. MONKEYMAN himself. You understand? We born and raised, you understand? We off the block of Granville, 800 block.
800 block, 700 block.
Bless him.
Know what time it is? TMB with MONKEYMAN. Let's talk about it. CJ said, Mike and Pratt, that's the domino effect. Hey, TMB with MONKEYMAN, let's run it up. People talking down, but we don't give a fuck. And if you want to, nigga, then let's talk about it. CJ said, Mike and Pratt cause a domino effect. And when you beat the Browns, that's Tiffin Boo. Hard class include Michelle and BJ too. Welcome to the jungle, nigga, meet my crew. Hey, he's an animal. He's an animal. He's an animal. He's an animal. Say I told y'all, CJ said it was gonna be a domino effect with Mike and Pratt. God told me to introduce the Browns, which is Boo and Tip. And everybody know Michelle and BJ. Fuck standing on business. We stand on face behind our business. See, in my day, let me tell you something. I used to walk on water. Yeah, but see, I didn't have the power of God, because see, I had to stick my cigarette into some embalming fluid and smoke it to walk on water.
Yo, what's the motherfucking deal? It's your boy, Mr. MONKEYMAN. I'm back. I got a
new thing going, got new show going. I got my boy on here. We finna get down to the nitty-gritty about what's really going on in the Acres Home community. This man that I'm about to bring up, and it kind of makes me emotional because I know where he came from, kind of sort of what I was like one of them young cats in the background looking. But now, as we done got older and we done been through our struggles in life, it's good to see him still in the streets, but on another level. I'm talking about nobody other. Now, some people in niggas home know him as Puncho, but I'm gonna say he's an activist. So I'm gonna call him Brother Spencer. Brother Spencer, welcome to the show. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Nothing much, man. Can you still hear me?
Man, I can hear you, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, Poncho, man? Let my people know a little bit about yourself first. You know, let them know who Poncho is first.
Man, first I want to thank you, man, for bringing me to the show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it take a real one to do this here. So check this out, man. I'm Poncho. His home, Dollar Right. So a lot of y'all know where I come from, know what I used to do. But, you know, now since I gave my life to the Lord, and this fight that I've been fighting now 7 years, I messed around and moved my family to an apartment complex I found in Tidwell. And like, you know, as soon as I moved them in, on that Houston HUD, that voucher program, you know what I'm talking about?
Say on the HUD program, yeah, they had the HUD and I think MUD too at the time. That MUD 18 or something. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So man, about 6 months later, man, my wife started getting sick, man. You know, you know, I ain't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? She working 2 jobs. You know, somebody from the neighborhood. You probably know him. Oh, Richard Holland.
No, Richard Holland. Nah.
You know, probably know Rick. But anyway, man, Rick told me, man, won't you go check for mold, man, because he was talking about carpentry, how bad the mold in carpentry was, and it was making his niece sick. So when I goes in there and check it, and man, I be damn. Mold everywhere. So, you know, I went to Home Depot. I did one of them Home Depot tests. So yeah, take a little sample that you want to get sampled and put them all inside this little vial, seal it up, take it to the post office. And I think I had to pay like $85. Send it to the lab, man. And the test come back at an abundance of mold. So, you know, I give it to the apartment complex, man. Well, that's when my fight started right there. Anyway.
Okay, so when you so to lace everybody down for my fans that don't know, the ones that's out of town or don't know, Fountains of Tidwell is a apartment complex in Acres Home, which was built, I want to say around 2004, 5, maybe somewhere up in there.
2003 right now.
About 2003. So, you know, and it was the apartment complex built, I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, by Pastor James Dixon.
No,
I want to say.
No, Pastor Isaac Matthews.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not too far though. He's not too far. But it's
Okay.
Pastor Matthew, who the city of Houston sold that property to. Yeah.
So okay. Now take, so you went and did the mold test, right?
Yes,
and
I did.
You said okay, and go from there.
All right, I did that home test.
Okay.
So I sent it into the office. So when I sent it into the office, during that time, she was at Herman Hospital sick, man. We didn't know what was going on with her, man. So I gave the apartment complex that mold test. So they went in, they just tried to clean up the mold and paint over it. You know, so once she got out the hospital, told it was safe for her to come back to her unit. I hauled them back to her unit. That was in 2016. So January of 2017, she took sick again. I had to rush her back to Herman Hospital. So this time, instead of doing the Home Depot test, I called Aggie Inspector, professional out. So they came and charged me $400. They said we're gonna do a professional test and tell you exactly what's going on. So 5 days later, I get the test back. The inspector told me, do not bring my family back in that house until these apartments address this mold problem.
Right.
And so, I gave that to the apartment complex. And that's when the game started.
So that's when they started with the runaround with the mold, like every apartment building do, with the runaround when it's time to fix them. But they want their rent money though.
Yes, they want their rent money. So while she in the hospital, I did that test, got the results back. So right after she told me that, I immediately checked them into a hotel. And I kept them in the hotel, man, about 3.5 months, man. Man, I ran through like $10,000 just in hotel fees, just trying to keep them safe from going to their apartment complex.
Right.
And so, I'm keeping up with all my receipts. And so once I gave them all my receipts, that's when, the apartment manager, Candace Rogers, she came in trying to get my wife to sign a release. Saying that, a release is, if you sign the release, that means you can't sue them.
Okay.
Well, they tried to trick her into signing one of them in order to receive $1,000 of my money back. I didn't put $10,000 into trying to keep them safe. So they want to give me $1,000 back. The way they booked this letter up, it looked like it was a bunch of money for somebody that was on medication that was sick. They didn't want me on the property because they said they kept me on the property. They were gonna have me arrested. That's all the pictures and all the evidence I've been taking on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But make a long story short, man, I found the attorney, man. His name was Craig Russian, man. And, I gave him all the information, man. But he was willing to take the case, man. He took the case. He even gave me money on the case after he took it. It was such a good case. And, man, after he fought the case for a little while, man, he started turning on me.
What?
Yeah, he started turning on me, man. One hearing, and I was trying to make it to the hearing, but he didn't want me to come. So what this lawyer done, man, in the middle of our lawsuit, he stopped the lawsuit, man, filed a motion for non-suit, man. And I'm like, he did that without us even knowing. On the next day, he filed a motion to reinstate it. I'm like, God, I didn't know what to do, man. I thought it was just a part of the procedure, man. Like I would tell you, man, baby, before this case, man, I couldn't do no reading and writing and none of what I sent you in that email.
Right.
Dare do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why this ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, when I realized what was really going on, and I realized the preacher, Isaac Matthew, how close he was with our mayor, Sylvester Turner. I was trying to tell my attorney all this here, but he really wasn't trying to. He already had his mind made up. He was going to sabotage the case. That act he did, dismissing the case, not dismissing, but file a non-suit. Then the next day, filing a motion to reinstate. So
hold on, because I might have missed something. You mean to tell me the lawyer you hired tried to sabotage your case?
Now, he didn't try. He sabotaged the case.
Okay, he sabotaged the case. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he sabotaged the case. And so, like now, I'm really realizing why he did it. Because he was wanting to get out the case. But if you ever heard of Oasis Lending Company? Like if you got a lawsuit filed and you got a good case, they'll lend you money until your case is over.
Nah, I never heard of them.
All right, man. Look, the case was so good, man. After the lawyer took the case, he gave me like $2,000, And you know, we went right through that $2,000 trying to move into another place. So I was asking for more money. So he was like, man, find a lending company. So I called Oasis. Oasis got in touch with the lawyer and they started lending us money. You know, until our case settled, and then we pay them back at the end. So when I'll tell you, he stopped the case, filed a non-suit. He did that in order to stop that money from coming, man. Because we were getting money like every other month. They were giving her money to pay her bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now with that being said, what did the apartment complex ever do? Like, did y'all ever get any like we sorry, or did they, reach out any type of way?
Man, with the like I told you, Candace Rogers said she was gonna have me arrested if I get caught on the property. So what they done?
Is that the lady you got the picture of on the TikTok with the cowboy hat? Okay.
No, her name Candace Matthews. That's the one that I reached out for help with this apartment complex. So, you know, a while back I saw her regulating on a mold infested apartment. So ever since then I've been reaching out to her, but you know, she I don't know. I thought at first that she was some kin to Pastor Isaac Matthews by that last name Matthews. I don't think they're related. But,
okay.
Yeah, but I know she's affiliated with the city of Houston, and by this property being a city of Houston property, that's why she didn't want to deal with it. But no, I know you're talking about Candace Matthews.
Yeah, okay, that's the lady with the cowboy hat. Okay,
that's the lady with the cowboy hat that's regulating that everybody just stand out of her way. But man, she would not touch this subject right here. She would not go to that apartment complex called Found at Tidwell. And I asked her, like on that post you saw, I asked her, why is Found at Tidwell off limits for investigation?
Right, because at the end of the day, but see, I'm gonna tell you too, man, they all in cahoots. They all in the same, you know what I'm saying? They all in the same hat or whatever, in the same circle together, especially when it comes to the black politics, you know what I'm saying? So so after she didn't do nothing and stuff like that, because I remember it was a time too, a friend of ours, you know him, because he can't he from the hood, but his mama reached out to the NAACP. See, they like to deal with things that got a bunch of publicity. You feel what I'm saying? You know, thank God, you know, and God forbid nothing to happen to your family members. But see, if they would have died, they would have been right there by your side. Just like they would have been right there, press conference, everything. And that's the thing about it. I'm noticing with Harris County, they don't like getting involved until it's something major that happened. You trying to prevent anybody else, but they won't. It's like you gotta sacrifice somebody or something to get to where you want to get to. You feel me?
That's what it seemed like, man. They are not trying to hear me. Not on here, on the street. Man, I tell you, if you go down my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, I've been doing it for quite some time. They have been trying to silence my page. They have been trying to silence me in the court system. And like those documents that I sent you yesterday, man, that's the last thing all I put into the highest courts of the land, trying to get justice because of all the fraud that took place at the Harris County District Court.
Say that one more time for the people to hear.
I said those documents that I sent you yesterday, man, it's the last documents in motion and petitions that I put into the court trying to get justice after 7 years. One of those petitions went to the United States Supreme Court, and the other went to the same court where the fraud started, trying on a bill of review, trying to attack that fraudulent judgment. Yeah. Bro, it's been a struggle, bro. It's been a struggle, man.
Yeah, I can hear you. So with this petition, and then let me ask you this: and this is the point I'm trying to get to. What will make it stick? Like, do you need support from the community? Because I know it's just you fighting this. Like, was it any other people that you knew got sick at these apartments or anything that you know of?
Yes, it's quite a few people that I know personally that got sick, but they're afraid to come forward because they didn't want to get retaliated against.
Right, right. They ain't want to lose they
Lose their little power.
and let me tell y'all something YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. It's a game that we have in this time right now, and that's why it's time to wake up. It's a point in time where now you got to start bucking, because at the end of the day,
Exactly.
us as tax-paying citizens or whatever the case may be, we stay in line with their protocol. But now when it's time for us to scream for help or ask for help, it's a weight game, and you need this paperwork, and you need this document, and you might not can be a felon, and you might, it's like now you got to go through all these procedures. But when they want theirs, it's no procedure. It's straight up, give me mine. So what's keeping you motivated, bro? Like, what's keeping you motivated to do this? Because a
Man,
lot of people give up.
man, I'm gonna tell you, having to support Selena and my daughter Kiara on a daily basis, and I'm talking about financially, mentally, because they've been gave up, but I haven't gave up, man. God won't let
Right.
me give up, man. God keep opening doors, giving me all the tools that I need to fight. Like I said, I couldn't read. Man, when you come over here and you check me out and you see what the Lord has allowed me, it's like I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop
Right.
till justice. And you mentioned what would help me right now, man. What would help me is it's my community coming together, man. Because this is happening in our community, and it's happening in the Bottom Acres home. And right now they have a massive development going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
I'm talking about a massive development. And right now, man, it's folks of all color moving over there, man. And right now, what I'm afraid of, man, in maybe 5 years, they're gonna start experiencing what I've been experiencing with my family, man. They're gonna start experiencing what I'm seeing as I drive through Fountain Tidwell, man. For all y'all out here listening, if y'all know what Fountain Tidwell apartment complex is at 2303 West Tidwell, just take your time out and just drive through there, man, and pay attention to the windows. Every single window, bro. Check it out. The double window panes, like they got double glass.
Uh-huh.
If you pay attention and you go in there and you look inside those double painted windows, man, it's mold growing inside to where you can't even wipe it because it's growing in the middle of every apartment complex over there, man. And over there, it's 188 units.
Wow. And they
It's
all
sad,
got, and
man.
they got mold. Wow.
Yes,
That black mold. See, and people don't know black mold is a silent killer. But you'll get warning before the storm, though. But black mold is a silent killer, man. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of apartments. See, they don't go into the air conditioned vents and clean up in there. Like, they'll get the apartment ready, but they not thoroughly clean, and they just make it look good.
yeah,
And then not only that, is probably roach. It's all type of stuff. A lot of stuff carry germs, a lot of stuff, man. So when y'all move into these apartments, please be careful and check them. Like go get your mold kit test, even though you just probably looking to check out the apartment, but get your mold kit test, check the mold out, because see, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. This stuff builds up in your system. And see, for in order for you to get sick, you got to really be around it
yeah,
every day. Cause we all done came in contact with mold, but when you breathe it every day, and anything with condensation, which is water, stuff like that, will create mold, black
yeah,
mold.
yeah.
And see, one thing about water, it travels. So it might be not leaking where you looking at, it's running down the backside or something, dripping somewhere else, but still getting into your system. So be careful, especially with kids and elderly people.
Man, check this out, Monkey Man. you had mentioned that taxpaying citizens, and check this story right here. So after I filed a lawsuit against the court clerk, Bristol Daniel, for tampering with the records in federal court in 2022 and 23. I mean, sorry. So check it out. So immediately after I filed a lawsuit on her in federal court, the Harris County Attorney's Office started representing her. So I was like, check this out. So I'm like, so she tampered with the record, and the same people that I reached out for help to years prior, they are representing her right now in this fraud on the court case that I got opened up. Christian Manafee, that's his name. That's the Harris County District Attorney. He's representing the court clerk who sabotaged this case.
What's his name?
His name is Christian Manafee.
Christian Manafee. Okay.
Harris County Attorney's Office.
Because see, at the end of the day, it's all about scratching each other's back. See, that's the thing. It's politics. It's about politics. What's gonna help me move up the ladder? So right now, and I know you had said this, and I forgot, but right now I'm connected to TikTok, and I got people on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, please share this. This is Houston, Texas. This is Spencer Farwell, and he's talking about the conditions in the Acres Home area, and everybody need to do this because we don't know. Like, do y'all know a lot of black communities is built on some, and you know what, too, Puncho? That's probably why Acres Home got so much fertile land.
Yeah,
because it might be built on top of like. So let me ask you this: so how did you get involved with the people building the homes on top of the trash?
Man, check this out. So, man, I'm gonna tell you, this case that drove me crazy.
Right. Hold on, let me see if I got it on my phone right quick so I can show the people on this phone. I know I got it on my other phone. I might have to go run and get it right quick so I can show people what I'm talking about.
Man, go get the phone, man, so you can show them. I can explain it better, man, because this is serious. I'm talking about the residents of Paramount Plaza, all in the bottom, West Donovan. Man, they in danger, man. We got a cancer cluster over there, man. They don't even want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Sheila Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Bless her heart. Lord, rest her soul. You know, I try to keep her name out my mouth now, but I've been after her trying to get conversation about this situation forever. But, you know, she's gone to glory now. So we got to go out to the next candidate to try to get help over here in our neighborhood, man. Because, you know, back in the day, you remember when we were kids, we used to go see the Christmas lights over there in Candlelight.
Right, in Shepherd Park Terrace, Candlelight.
All that over there, man. Listen to it. That's one of the epic sins of the dump, man. Man, we got a cancer cluster over there that started from Candlelight. Went all the way to Mansfield, DeSoto, Paul Queen, all in the bottom right there.
So I'm finna go to my big screen TV right quick so we can show the people what I'm talking about real quick. Hold on.
That's one reason I ain't really got down on this thing, man. I don't even know how to work it.
Oh, don't worry about it, brother. I can get over there. And that's one thing about me, man. I don't mind showing people this technology because people showed me, you know. I didn't wake up just knowing this, you know, and that's the blessing. You know, that's what people fail to realize. The game is to be told, not sold. Because if you sell it, then a lot of people can't afford it. So how can we get it? So if you tell the game, because you know our grandfathers and our grandmothers told us the game, we ain't have to buy it from them. So bro, at the end of the day, because it look like you got some live equipment over there, bro. You supposed to be.
Man, I'm ready, man. I've been at it.
I thought I connected to this TV and them. I connected to the old TV.
All I've been praying for, man, is God to let me tell the story, man, like it needs to be told. We can't get no lawyer to tell the story. We can't even get a lawyer to even take the case.
Wow. So
Everybody
yeah,
that took the case, I got a trail record of them sabotaging it.
I'm gonna tell you something that my girl put me on, and you might probably need to look into it. And that's a pro bono lawyer. Get you a pro bono. Go down to U of H. Get you one of them youngsters that's
Man,
trying to get into the game and make themselves heard, because
every
that's the
time I
way to
go
get.
down there, every time I go to those places like this here, you know they ask you the story. You got to tell the story. You can't just tell them.
Oh,
So when I hand the story to them, man, they tell me they don't have programs like this. They don't do that. Because
you
when it all boiled down, this is about the city of Houston. That's who created this mess. That's who sold the property to Isaac Matthews. That's who protected Isaac Matthews right now. Because if he wouldn't have been protected by the powers of the city of Houston, man, he would have been in trouble with in the court system, man. I mean, I tell you, I've been going at it, man. God been allowing me to push some real strong documents in the court, man. This case should have been settled. Man, like I told you, man, they did a special inspection on this apartment complex, the Houston Housing Authority, man. After I did that mold test in January, I sent that mold test to Howard, and they came and did a special. Now, I'm gonna take that back, man. I sent my god sister to work for the airport, and her boss owed her a favor. She said, man, can you just help my brother? He having problems. They found that T-Wood, and she sent her the story, man. And the woman sent me a document to fill out, and they sent that sucker to Mayor Turner office. And the next day, we had an emergency inspection. And so when his name was Maurice MacArthur. So when MacArthur came that morning, I had all the mold tests, I had all the vents down, I had all the filthiest pictures of this place. And man, this man said, I'm not here to look at that, man. So I told him, man, I said, man, my wife's in the hospital right now, fighting for her life, man. I said, man, please look at this, man. And he deemed the apartment unlivable, man. In 2017, I'm like, well, why am I still fighting in court? And this man say this apartment is unlivable.
So right now, what I'm finna show y'all is one of the and this now we talking about apartment, but now this man has got out here in the streets and found out they trying to build a whole community on a trash dump. Let's go.
And the name of that landfill he finna show y'all is called the Book. You can turn your Google on. Booker Landfill Acres Home.
This is Booker's Landfill in Acres Home. Let me turn it up. Follow my boy on TikTok. We do not own the rights to these songs.
Outside the ground. Our city leaders are allowing these developers to come in my community and build on an old landfill, the Brooklyn landfill. And you can see the trash is built outside the ground. Look it up. Trash is outside the ground. This is cross-contamination.
Look at that trash, y'all.
In dump trucks to wherever. I don't even know what they're taking it to, but this is not right. To Belton Turner, Sheila Jackson, Patricia Plummer, Tulsa Jackson. Do something. Don't just stand there. Do something.
Don't just stand there. Do something, man. For real, man. Do something.
Hey, check this out. Right now, that piece of property right now, they got a fence around it. And it's tied up in litigation right now. The man bought the property, he can't do nothing. I called so much, I called the EPA, I sent it to everybody I could send it to, man. Now they got a fence around it.
But let me go even further than that. Let me go even deeper than that when it come down to this landfill. Do y'all know? Okay, so I used to work for waste management and we used to dump at landfills. Do y'all know that if when they build these houses on top of that, do y'all know y'all sitting on a bomb? Because trash make gas. If y'all didn't know this, trash make natural gas and it will explode. If you don't believe me, I forgot the science project, but if you leave something in a bag and you tie it up real tight, it's gonna blow up because of the gases that from rotten stuff. We used to fuel our truck off the gas off the trash. They got, if you go to landfills, they got pipes running through the thing. So all I'm saying is they are building houses on top of foundation that is not solid. It's not solid. It's not solid, man. So okay, now let me ask you this: are you getting any like flack? Any like? Are you noticing anything different? Because I noticed when, and this all leaders from Malcolm X to anybody that start to get into the political things, and you're not so-called kissing tail to be on their side. Are you seeing any like shadiness now since you've been doing this?
Oh yeah, from HPD, they stopped now since I started recording them, putting them back on social media with the cruiser numbers. Like as soon as I get to 12, I got this one. Let me see if I see it right. I got this one paper where I found 30, like 31 or 32 landfills right here in the bottom of Acres Home, man. All down West Donovan, all down Tidwell, Paul Quinn. It's like 31 the dots. I got all this off the internet. You know what I'm saying? So every time I put this on Facebook, they always put me on probation. Monkey Man, I'm gonna send that sucker to you. But yeah, man. Every time I go hard on the city leaders like Letitia Plummer, because Letitia Plummer was one of my city leaders who heard me on that session call. I called the City of Houston session call in 2021, and she heard me on there crying. And then after she got a hold of the story and saw all the pictures, she said, "Mr. Farwell, that's unacceptable. I'll do anything to help you." But after she looked into it and seen it was about the City of Houston, her own job, she turned, she started for a back problem on me. So it's like every time that I, be asking her, is it still unacceptable? I get put on probation.
You get put on probation.
Yeah, on Facebook. TikTok don't fool me. I can kind of like long lane Bogart or bullying. TikTok ain't never kicked me out, man. So that's why I got all my contents on TikTok, all from the court. Because
it's not people doing like what I'm doing with your stuff, and that's because they know they can knock you out. Once you start getting your stuff in rotation, people start getting your footage and start putting it in rotation and put it on these people pages so they can bounce back and start looking at this and get involved. Because at the end of the day, like right now, my views are low, but when this finished and I get to sharing it, then come back tomorrow and then watch on TikTok and how I chop it up. Because at the end of the day, this is what we voting for. It ain't about who racism. It's about who. Okay, so let me ask you this. It's about who gonna fight for us. Let me ask you this. What is the 18th district? Because that's what Sheila Jackson Lee was over. Is that like Acres Home, Studewood, or is it just Acres Home, or is it how many communities is affected in the 18th district?
Man, I can't quite tell you that, but I know Acres
We're
Home.
Gonna look it up.
It's just not Acres Home. It's larger than Acres Home.
Yeah, I know it's larger than Acres Home.
Way large. It's all in field. I know it's a wide space. It ain't just Acres Home.
Right. Because this the thing about it. no, because I'm and like you say, Sheila Jackson Lee did her thing. She Congresswoman, whoop the whoop, all that. But at the end of the day, it's still about results. I don't care who you is as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's about the results, and it's about was she just there because we used to her, or because at the end of the day, right now, and you part of this, and this is what people are wanting to see now: results. We have not seen results. Black people now want to see results. And at the end of the day, what are the people doing for the community? So who is over Acres Home? Or do you know?
All right, over District B, Latasha Jackson.
Latasha Jackson. And she knows about what's going on.
Man,
But see,
this woman been knowing about what was going on when they gave her the seat. They didn't even vote her in. So when they voted for city council, they had a little problem because what's her name? Her name was Renee Jefferson Smith. She was the one running. She was running for District B, and then they had this other lady that was running and really actually won, but she had a felony. And so now one of those guys, so they gave it to Latasha Jackson.
okay.
I met with Latasha Jackson at the Multi-Purpose Center before she even got elected to her position. And she said, Mr. Farwell, I got you. She said, let me get in first. Let me get my seat first. So she done had her seat all these years, and she been dodging. I got a trail of emails. Boy, I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, get her attention on this. Try to go over there and help those people without the voices that found it too well. Man, she just been turning a blind eye all these years. So those are the two that I have posted on TikTok.
Okay.
Tisha Plummer and Tasha Jackson.
Okay. Okay. So okay, that's another thing. Let everybody know your TikTok, where they can find you on your social media and all that.
Man, all right, they can find me at on TikTok, Spencer Farwell Puncho. It's at Spencer Farwell Puncho. TikTok.
Okay.
On
Okay.
Facebook, it's Spencer Farwell. And I can't receive friends on the Spencer Farwell page anymore. So I created another one and I call it Acres Homes Confessions.
Oh, you got another page called Acres Home Confessions.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the big boy. That's the one where the courts that I'm, that's what the courts. They're on the Acres Home Confessions.
Okay. Okay.
That's the main page. That's like the business page right there.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So when you was on the phone, I seen on one of the TikToks you was on the phone with the court people or what? Because I got the page where Spencer Farwell, I think, what it is on TikTok. What it is on TikTok.
Yeah. Spencer Farwell Puncho. When I did that that video, it was because it was strictly for the court, the Harris County District Court.
Okay.
On August the 8th, I tried to initiate a brand new lawsuit. They call it the bill of review on my on August the 8th. So I get down there, and two of the clerks, they sent me to the wrong place to file my lawsuit. So when I came back down, and once I realized what I had done wrong, the lady told me to just get everything together and come back the next day. So that's why I made that video. I called before I got there. And if you listen to it, the clerk would expected me to come file my lawsuit the right way. So much fraud went on when I did that video. Then I tagged everybody that I knew address in on that video. And so I got there the next morning. Or that same day, everybody was just nice as they could be, man.
And that's why
I filed my lawsuit, and it took them a few days to put it on the website because it was so much. That part of that paper is in that document I sent you. It's gonna be in that second half, the appendix.
Okay, yeah, I seen the appendix part.
If you go to appendix Appendix F. That's
Hold
the
on, let me pull it up. I'm finna pull it up right
Yeah, I
now.
tell you
Matter
what,
of
you better
fact,
put your seatbelt and your helmet on when you read that one.
let me go back to the gallery and put it back on the big TV because I can blow it up on the big TV and we can read that boy.
Man, I'm
So
gonna tell you
now we're
something,
going.
man. This case could stand some settling right now, man. Before we get carried away with. I hope I can share this thing to the Pastor Isaac Matthew himself. Whoever listening, if y'all know Pastor Isaac Matthew, share this here with it. Y'all know anybody that works in the courts, Harris County court system, share this with them.
Share this with him, man. Share this with him, man. Cause this gotta be out here, man. Because this is. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Because this is what I'm saying. This is what we this is what we here we go. This is what we vote for. This is, and it's no need of voting for the people that they don't do nothing for us, man. And we not knowing what's going on in our community, bro. This is crazy.
Yep, exactly. You know, you mentioned that name Dixon. You mentioned that name Dixon. You know, I'm tell you, man, I ain't gonna even tell no lie, man. I'd have reached out to everybody. And thank God I got a receipt for everybody I'd have reached out to. But that Dixon fella, he the president over the NAACP.
Huh?
Reach out to them to the Dixon fella. He the president over the NAACP.
In Houston or the whole thing?
Man, I just think whatever down here, he the president.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him with my story, man, and it came back void. They didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, because he the people. He with the people, man. Let me tell you something, man. And my show wide open, bro. And we gonna lay it down on the line, man. These folks is about the dollar, man.
That's
Reverend Dixon, all these pastors, bro. That's why, and not to sidetrack, I don't just really go to church because at the end of the day, it's too many churches in the community for the community to be the way it is. You feel what I'm saying? And it's hand over fist money, and it's our money.
Hey, brother, I went, brother. I experienced it firsthand. And maybe on the next show we can talk about that. But hey, it make you cry. The story I got.
Yeah.
It make you cry, man. It make me cry. Shit. I went to church every Sunday, man. I fell in love with you. Man, look here, man. When I gave the game up, man, I gave the game up, man. Right. I gave the game up, man. I ain't getting no trouble. I ain't get busted. None of that. I gave the game up, man.
Right.
I talked to the Lord, man. I told the Lord to take that away from me, man, because I had to be here for my family. They were sick, and I'm out here carrying on. And I go to jail. Who gonna take care of them? You know? So that's the mindset I had. I gotta stop all that, whatever I was doing, man. And I started going to church, man. That's why I tell you, I got a hell of a story about the church, man.
Yeah, because I'm finna get into some of your story. When did you go to D-Priest and start? Because see, I know Poncho the mechanic. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I think a lot of people know Poncho. Like I said, I've been out the hood for a minute. So at the end of the day, this was brought to me by one of my partners out of 790. You feel what I'm saying? And he like, man, you need to interview Poncho, man. And he got something going on. His wife got sick, this, then, the third. I'm like, for real. So, bam, he gave me your shout out to Daryl, man. He gave me your information on TikTok, and I started getting into it, and I started looking. I say, yeah, man, because his voice needs to be heard. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I reached out to somebody from 790. I ain't gonna say no names, bro, but I knew him from his struggle. And I'm like, man, I started a podcast. I see you lit on Instagram and stuff. Whoop. Man, want to charge me $600-700. I'm like, okay, I'm not tripping, but my nigga, I know you, you feel what I'm saying? And say, I know you, Poncho, but I don't know you. I just know you from a distance, maybe a few street transactions, maybe. But this what I like right here though, because see, it be because all these city council niggas came from the streets. A lot of them. I knew one guy in the program, because I was in the AA program, and I know he was a stomp down dope fiend at one time, and I know a stomp down addict right now. I ain't gonna say his name. I tell you behind the scenes because he fooled with this. He used to fool with this lady I know. But anyway, we got dope fiends and politicians right now, bro, and they playing with our lives because right now they'll shut down niggas home for the right price. They'll shut down Acres Home for the right price. You don't believe me? I'm looking at it. Acres Home is not Sakasa Homes, man, because we letting our family property just the same thing as see the thing about Acres Home is too big and it's too prideful for to let them just really take it over. Because I swear to God, I know niggas will go to war behind some of their people laying in Acres Home. I know they will. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the generational history. So let me ask you this: how much push is you getting like not like is it anything shaking for you, like, or is they just aware of you, like, oh, like, are you just a fly on the wall to them, or is they getting their shit together?
Man, you know, Monkey Man, at first I used to feel like that, man. You know, when I drive down Titwell right now and I see a massive development going on the dump, I also see a massive, like a renovation going on while them people still living in them run down ass apartments right there at Tidwell Estates. You know what I'm saying? Like in Coppertree right now. You know, all the hell I'm raising in court right now, they remodeling Coppertree. Every last one of them. They doing it while the folk living in there, which ain't nothing. Really, they cross-contaminate, really. They supposed to tear that whole shit down and bring it from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see things happening. Like I look across the street out my window at the shop, and I see them put all new roofs over 790 over here. They got all that mold I've been watching all these years. You know what I'm saying? I've been on them. I ain't been on them personally, but I've been on the system, man. Like I filed a lawsuit on the Texas Apartment Association, man. Like I told you, Christopher MacArthur said that Houston housing apartment was unlivable, man. 2303 apartment 2601 was unlivable. So if he say that apartment was unlivable, do you think that's a breach of the lease?
No, that's never a breach of the lease, because that's why I bought this apartment, to be livable.
No, I'm just saying that's a breach of the contract by this motherfucker not being livable. That's a breach of your contract.
Oh, for real? Like that's your fault?
No, it ain't your fault. It's their fault. That's a breach of the lease on their end.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They breached their duty.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So after the housing man say this apartment unlivable, that's a breach of the duty right there. The house unlivable. You're supposed to go in the case way back in 2017. And brother, here it is 2024 now, man. And here it is. I had to learn how to read, I had to learn how to write. I had to go dissect that case, man. Motion for motion, see everything they done wrong, and now I'm back in that court right now to attack all what they done, man.
I wish my mama was still here. I can tell her I done seen people with, because she was like niggas with third grade educations. I was trying to get $1 million an hour. But see, that's the thing about it. When you passionate about something and it's the truth, you will educate yourself in that. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, I don't care if you can't read or write. One thing I know about an Acres Home nigga, we'll ask somebody, hey man, how do I do this? Oh, okay, you won't tell me? I play in the background and learn. I play in the background and learn everything and get what I need and burn off. Because I'm trying, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something, Pancho. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you gonna do it.
Nope.
That's why I'm supporting you, bro, because I can't do it like you gonna do it, but I can support you like, nigga, I know what he telling the truth because I love my hood, and that's bullshit when you got, this ain't white folks doing this. See, I'm gonna tell you something, I'm glad you on here. I'm glad you on here, because I said this. We cannot make our race better until we start working on our own race in our area. We gotta fix first. Pancho gotta fix Pancho. You feel what I'm saying? Now Puncho done fixed. Puncho got God in his heart, because anything with God, I know can't a damn motherfucker stop me, and I die in the name of the Lord behind it. This is what Puncho saying. I'm just telling you because I'm looking at you, brother. And at the end of the day, I'm here to support you because, nigga, I know you can't. That's why I don't fuck with niggas. And I hate to say it like that, but that's why I don't fuck with niggas, because our own kind of fuck over. We always the white man this, the white man that. Now it's a nigga first.
That's it.
Because a nigga wanna, because all you gotta do is show a bunch of money, and it ain't really money. It's just a big distraction to a nigga that ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna do whatever it takes. He gonna, hey man, you know these niggas here perform a sexual act on another man for money. So ain't no telling what they'll do to move up the ladder in the political ranks. You feel what I'm saying? Or just, hey man, this, you know, bro, it gotta come to, and that's why I'm saying it's hood niggas that gotta stop this shit, bro. The niggas that's really in the streets. We don't give y'all worrying about the bullshit when it's real shit, nigga. My people are dying where I stay. What? Because I can't afford out there. I can't afford River Oaks and all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? A community is a community. So before we go, because we gonna label this part one, bro. This part one.
That's it.
This part one. Because see, my thing is, bro, I want to ask community leaders, and I'm talking about, and I want to start with the church first. I want to get some church people on here so we can ask them some questions, bro. And if they down for it, they down for it. If they not, they not. Because we got questions, bro, and we want to know why a person like you, and you ain't doing nothing wrong, brother, can't be heard. Because when you was in the streets, your name rang bells. But when you doing the right thing, now they want to disconnect the phone now. The bell ain't ringing no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he just, because this is what they got. Oh, he just another street punk. But now, what is he doing? I don't see nobody doing it, bro. You the first nigga, and I'm talking about, and I'm finna name some names. I'm talking about, we're gonna start off with Sylvester Turner. We're gonna start off with, what's the nigga from the Acres Home Chambers of Commerce? Malone song. We talking about Thaddeus Lott. I'm talking about Thaddeus Lott. I'm talking about James Dixon. I'm talking about all these community figures that we know, and they got shit named after them, and they represent niggas home. I'm talking about that nigga out there in Third Ward. What's his name? Damn, with it, Rodney Ellison. All these niggas, man. Look at these niggas and where they came from, and look at their community. The community has got worse. These communities had got worse, and this is where they from. Why in the fuck I ain't fix my community first? Okay, you put speed bumps and fill a few potholes in Acres Home. We been needed that. That ain't nothing, nigga. But that ain't the problem. Why we don't have like when I came up, we had programs, bro. We had it's nothing. It's nothing, and there's no help, and there's no information. But it's niggas like you, bro, that can get out here and show a nigga how to put a petition together. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I was in the penitentiary, I seen niggas show other niggas how to do motions to beat their case. You feel what I'm saying? The courts didn't show them that. The court appointed didn't show them that. It was another nigga that sat here and did some research for the next nigga to learn the game, so he won't get fucked over. That's the blessing. That's the position God put you in, bro. Now you in a position, bro, like, nigga, ain't no in here, yo, with the shit you got on TikTok, your voice not being heard. That's what's fucking me up. You feel me?
The TikTok even silencing me a little bit. They let me go a little bit, but they ain't let me just spread my wing with it. It's supposed to be viral, man, because I'll tell you what happened. Man, listen, man. They treat this sacred thing they call this court process, man. I'm talking about they willing to die for that procedure. And these people don't violate it, you know. They didn't just fuck over me, they fucked over the court too.
Right.
Tampering with the evidence. Taking stuff off the record that I done put on the record. Like that lawyer. Him and hey man, I'm telling you that it's so deep, the judge is down with it too, bro.
Yeah, it's money.
Yeah.
But see, this the thing about it. We gotta start fucking with the court. See, like, it's a way, and I know it is because there's a loophole and everything. It's a way that nigga get to the fountains of Tidwell and be like, look, man, we shutting this shit down and we ain't paying no rent, and you need to put these people, because see, the thing about it, that whole Huh? Go ahead.
Exactly. That's what needs to happen, man. That'll wake up. That'll stop something right there. But everybody gonna come together like that.
Salute to Josh Graham. Salute to Jay Rowland, man. What's up, Jay Rowland? Jay Rowland in the building, man. And I got my boy Poncho. I'm calling him activist Poncho, man. For the Hood of Acres home, man. And ain't no telling where this might go. Hell, he might be running for city council. I put him in there. He's screaming. He's screaming.
It'll really straighten. I'll really straighten things up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something, man. All them old dogs in city council need fired, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing that we talking about, how the city council not working for the Acres Home community, just black people in general. Like, no matter who we vote for, because see, they say the local votes matter, the local elections matter. But when we put these so-called hood niggas that's from the hood, our black representatives in there, shit, the hood don't do nothing.
They go for the hood, they go for the courts, they go for them women judges in the courts. Don't do nothing, man. This is serious. And I reached out to quite a few of them judges, man. One of the judges was supposed to be my attorney in another scam. See, the next show I want you to play the video, man, of the other activist I had, man. His name was 5-star General, man. I don't know if you see on TikTok with a guy in a blue shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look it up. I mean, I ain't see it, but I look it up.
You know, he charged me, but what he done, he went and stood in front of the pastor church who I'm suing. Went and stood in front of the church on a Sunday, man, and protested. That's what that video about.
But you paid him though. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Hey, look here though. Check this out. I paid him, and after he did that video, the pastor or whoever paid him to block me. He ain't deal with me no more, man. And you know, he just last year he passed away.
Yeah, because he's a bullshit nigga. God forgive me. But anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because see, the real still standing for you still here, Poncho.
Yeah.
And the fight still goes on. Nigga, we can go protest in front of that bitch for free. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? I say, shit, they paid him out. It mean you gonna do it, might pay us out too.
Man, hold on. You don't see, that's what I'm saying, Poncho. You don't know about Reverend Keep Flowing Dollars. See, Reverend Keep Flowing Dollars will pull up, man. Yeah, Reverend Keep Flowing Dollars will pull up, baby. You feel what I'm saying? All I gotta do is make a call and he'll pull up, man. Free of charge. Hey, man, look here, man. And we'll get this thing. Huh?
Hey, we need to put that on the forecast.
Yeah, I got you, brother. Yeah, we gonna chop it up after we get off of here. You know, I just want to show you this is where I'm going with my shit, because anywhere it go, what size shirt you wear?
2X.
2X. I'm gonna bring you a TMB with Monkey Man shirt for being a guest. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate too, because at the end of the day, my nigga, you didn't have to fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't have to fuck with me, but that's the thing about it. My platform is for those that not being heard, that want to be heard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 80s baby. I'm rebellious. So hey, if it ain't right, it ain't right. And I love Acres Home, because at the end of the day, Acres Home has taught me a lot. But the people that should have represented Acres Home wasn't there to represent Acres Home. We got these so-called millionaire or whoever, these Malone sons and all these people that represent Acres Home, supposed to be Acres Home, that I haven't seen in Acres Home. Yeah, they used to pull up to Wesley and tell us their stories and shit like that, and I do thank them for that. But now I'm grown and I need to see you doing something or putting somebody in position like my boy Poncho that's really in the streets and still can touch the streets. See, this the thing about it. You politicians ain't connected to the streets. You don't know what the people crying out for. These people been crying. I'm talking about my mama and my grandma type shit. You know, let me see. It's tricky because you need about 5 of your colleagues to agree on your proposal. Monkey man, that keep flowing is your meal ticket on my soul, brother. Yeah, everything coming back. Jay Rowland, I've been chilling. I've been trying to get myself together. That's why I understand him, because this is a spiritual fight. Being righteousness and fighting for other people. See, that's the thing about it. That's Christian like, not this just going to church shit. It's the fight and the sacrifice that you lay your life down on the line, not for just your family, but for other people to live the right way. Yeah, we can go, okay, yeah, Martin Luther King was fucking with hoes and all this here shit, but the thing about it was he was the only one that was trying to get civil rights. Malcolm X, all these people, but they died for the people. They died for the people. They laid their life down to let black folks know, say, man, you ain't gotta live like this, and let white folks know we'll burn this bitch down. That's what we got to get back to. It's time to burn this bitch down, because we in last place, bro. We in last place. We in last place, man. Yeah, man. But say, Puncho, man, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. I love you, bro, and I promise you, this ain't the end, bro. This ain't the end. Because I know we supposed to do it yesterday, but I ain't gonna lie, I forgot Saturday is my Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? So I be got a chilling type shit. And I was chilling with my wife. That's, but Sunday is the first day of the week, and this is something to put on people's mind, bro. You got D Shep number. No, I need D Shep number, because I know D Shep want to holler at me about the keep flowing dollars situation too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love keep flowing dollars on Poncho. That's why we gonna do our thing. I'm gonna tell you, man, because we got to exploit these pastors. That's what keep flowing dollars is.
Look here, man. This is gonna be this is gonna get it right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
What we need to do is push a couple of more of these pieces, man, because man, God has allowed me to put I know you ain't read it all, but when you sit down, drink your cup of coffee and read what the Lord has allowed me to put together and successfully file it into the court, you're gonna see what we finna head to, man. We're gonna start right here in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, man, I thank you, man. Soldier, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been with big coward, they wouldn't dare do this. What you doing, man? Now the ghetto boys, none of them boys I've been reaching out to all these years that's been seeing me on social media, they never run them. Man, look at me. God bless you, brother.
Now, God bless you, because at the end of the day, we gonna give all thanks to God, because this was all sponsored by Him. This meeting, this greeting, the walk in life for me to know you, because at the end of the day, I ain't never known you to have. I always called you the Acres Home Zero, because that's who we say you used to live like, zero around that bit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is Poncho, man, a real Acres Home legend, a Acres Home activist, Houston native, man, and I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you. I'm giving you your flowers while you're here, because niggas ain't giving it to you from what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? And I already know these niggas ain't gonna fight, because at the end of the day, we got slave mentality, bro.
I'm gonna tell you when the rocks are gonna come. Monkey man, when they gonna come, when they see me win this case, then they gonna try to come.
Yeah, don't come when I got the money, because now you're gonna say I'm high siding, because that's what I'm finna start doing. That's what people fail to realize. Fuck with me when I'm down flat feet. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me when the money come, because now I gotta push you away, because I know why you here. You here because of the money. No. I needed you here when it wasn't no money, when we didn't have nothing but a hope and a prayer and a piece of paper that say this is the problem. And we went to the Supreme Court. Yeah, all that. That's why I want to be in this walk. Nigga, it ain't about the money. It's about the exposure and showing that, say, my nigga, if I can do it, nigga, you can do it. Fuck them people. Fuck the people.
Read, boy, read.
Fuck the people, man. All you gotta do is read.
Read. Hey, nigga, when I didn't know how to read, nigga, I used to sit there and just think I would read. I used to put this computer on and let the computer talk, and I'm just reading along, man. Till right now, I don't even need it no more, man.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, when you
Now
should have
this a nigga. Now y'all just heard. Not no hooked on phonics. None of that shit.
not
That
no
nigga
hooked on.
said. That nigga say Google that shit and it'll read it to you. And this nigga doing this nigga in the Supreme Courts, man. That's why I meant to do it. I pulled it up on the TV. I'm lying. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I forgot. Thank you, TV, because I forgot. This what this man has done. We talking about a man that can't read though. This we talking about. We talking about God doing for you what you can't do for yourself.
Nothing but the Lord.
Hold on, that's me. Hold on, wrong person. Hold on, wrong person. Yeah, hold on. I'm finna switch it to let me see settings. Camera facing front. Okay, here we go. Bam. So now let me go right here. Bam. And solo layout. Bam. We talking about this man writing petitions, man. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is a petition, man. Is this a petition or a motion? What is this a petition?
Right there, that's the motion that I can't afford to pay the cost for the lawsuit. The next page starts the petition.
So hold on, how much is that you talking about? So you got to pay to fight this? Well,
Yeah,
it takes money. It takes money. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some more.
But that form right there, if you don't have the money to pay, you file that form now, and it's in it. You know, it'll be free.
Say that one more time, brother.
I say, just say you want to file a lawsuit on somebody and you don't have the money because it costs. But if you don't have the money, they got this motion called a motion in form of papyrus, and it allows an indigent person to file a lawsuit without paying the cost of a lawsuit.
Okay, so Rich Rowland say, what has he filed? Okay, so let me give you a quick. These for the people that came in late. What happened was in Houston, it's a apartment called the Fountain of Tidwell, and he was staying there and long story short, he found mold, his family got sick, and he's tried to reach out to city members. Not just that though, he has found trash, a community being built on top of a landfill they in Acres Home. All this is on TikTok. I did show some of it earlier. I'm finna go back to it right now. I'm working on 2 phones right now just to catch y'all up. But this is the petition right here. Let me see if I can find something to sit this phone on so I can do both at the same time. Yeah, because see, this is what we need to be doing. What he's doing. Shit, we need to file a petition on the whole damn city.
hey, look here, man. You said a mouthful just then, man, because it's the city's fault, man.
Hell, a petition on the United States, because I'm confused about a lot of shit about what's going on. But see, that's why it ain't today with me, it ain't about Democrat, Republican. It's about who in the fuck gonna make a difference. But see, the thing about it, we ain't putting the right people that's in there for us. Y'all just be thinking because somebody black, oh, we voting for the black person. Man, look here, man. I don't give a damn how racist the nigga is. If he gonna do something right for us, I'm for how racist a motherfucker is. Because a nigga ain't doing shit, bro. I mean, it's the little guys that's doing a lot that don't get heard, man. But they got a lot to say at the funeral, though. Oh, they got a lot to say at the funeral, yeah. So this is the petitioning file. You got junctions, the discussion below. The judgments of the United States Courts of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit is unpublished, appears at Appendix A. The decision of the United States District Court. Now, you said, what about this? Now, you needed money to do what with this?
Say it again.
You said you needed money to do what with this case right here?
Man, to just get my exposure out, man. And just be able to go over there on that landfill and protest. And be able to just, take off, because I gotta work every day. And that's one reason
but we need to have a day where we need to get on Facebook and push so people could come out. That's the thing about it, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something though. We might need to set up something where you can talk, man. Spend your money on yourself. Cause like I say, ain't nobody finna do this like you finna do it. I'm just here for support. Wherever part you need me at. If it's no more than the media, my nigga, you got me, bro. I don't charge what, nigga. We trying to come up and get some shit done.
It's gonna get done, brother.
Yeah, man, my nigga, you scratch my back. That's how you do it, man. Okay, so that's the first one. Then we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna go right here. Now, this the nitty-gritty right here. This is the appendix A. So this is what he's filing. This is not saying it's so
them opinions from the courts, man, that committed fraud. All the courts I've been through, that's the Fifth Circuit. One before that is the federal court. And each time I presented my case through each one of these courts, they dismissed my case. So now I'm at the highest court of the land, the Supreme Court. With that first petition that you just pulled up, the first one, that's the meat up there on the top up there. What they done, what all the courts done. And then all of them acted in concert they dismissed the case. But they did not want to hear this case in Texas.
Damn.
Yeah, they did not want to hear this case in Texas, man, because, man, by law, that department was unlivable. So by law, that's a breach of all the contracts that she was in. She was in a Houston Housing Authority contract. She was in a Texas Apartment Association contract. She was in an apartment contract with the property manager. She was in 4 different contracts, man, and all of them was breached.
So is this the Selena McDade lady?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Okay, that's your wife versus the founder of Tidwell. Okay, that's the defendant.
That's the federal court. That's when the federal judge dismissed the case right there.
So they dismissed this case.
Yeah. So now if you go all the way down to the bottom, to F, that's the meat right there. That's the bill of review that I just put in the Harris County District Court on the 9th.
And this is right here.
Yeah, that's it right there.
It's you talking about the memorandum and recommendation.
No, it's just the last one, F.
F, okay.
Finish F. Let's keep on going. It's the last one.
Y'all see it's 56. It's this big, so it's 56 pages on this.
Oh, that ain't nothing, man. The bill of review, I couldn't put the evidence because the evidence on the bill of review was 376 pages. So I just put the motion right there, just so the appeals court, I have a good read. That's the best read. That's one of the best reads I ever put together right there, man. With the affidavit.
Okay, we got somebody want to come up. Let me make sure that's them though. Okay, in the comments, let me see if it let you come up because my StreamYard been tripping. Yeah, if it been tripping, it won't show like regular. I gotta do it on the thing. So let me. Okay, we at Appendix F right here. You say Appendix F, right?
If you go to like the facts of that petition right there. You start reading the facts. That's what they done. The background of.
Let me see your face. Big J Rock, let me see your face. I'm still got to see your face, kid. I ain't gonna just bring you up with just the hand. Let me see, man. Let me see, kid. Because right now we doing this anyway. What's up, homie?
What's up?
What's up, kid?
So I'm trying to understand his case. So he's suing because the landfill is on top of the apartments?
No. Well, go ahead and tell him, Poncho.
Now I was suing because it caused, you know, the apartment complex caused personally injury because my wife.
Oh, okay. All right. So you
Now,
got a case right there.
that was the original lawsuit was for. But as we was going through the litigation, that's when the fraud from the court started happening. So that's what made it turn into a fraud case because of what they done in the court trying to get the case dismissed. Because they didn't want the whole idea of this apartment complex that was built on the dump to come alive. You know what I'm saying? So they've been trying to conceal this here whole little lawsuit for 7 years.
Okay, so what was the reason for dismissing it at the lower court?
Man, the reason for dismissing it, man, they say I ain't have evidence. Right now, really, the woman never gave me Judge Ursula Hall never gave me an opinion, man. She did say she denied, she granted them summary judgment.
Okay, did you produce like medical bills and all that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I produced medical bills. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I had to produce summary judgment evidence. So I had like 30-something of the horriblest pictures of this apartment complex, and then Exhibit B 1 through 14 was from all the hospitals that I seen her through. They trying to figure out what was wrong with her. She was having respiratory failure, respiratory infection. And so what the court clerk done, the court clerk took those evidence, the 14 that said that she had respiratory problems. She took that off. That's why I sued her for tampering with the record. So when it came time for the judge to make her ruling on the case, my wife, summary judgment, medical evidence wasn't there. All the letters to the judge letting her know the fraud that was going on in the court. All that was missed off the record.
You got copies of it?
That's why I'm back right now with a bill of review to challenge that fraudulent judgment on the face of the record. Fraud is on the face of the record. You ain't got to look into the case. You just look at the face of the record and see fraud. Or they trying to hide evidence. Yeah, it's that deep. And so it's like now, you know, they say I had 4 years in order to file a bill of review. If I can prove, they call it, I got to make a prima facie materials defense. And that's what I've done, man, in that bill of review.
Are you still staying in apartments?
No. I moved my family out of there in 2017. I've been
fighting. Do you think you could someone will allow you to go back to your same apartment? You think, have you talked to those people?
Man, look here. I went back to that apartment 2 years ago, that same one, man. And I did a video of the lady and her kids. Her kids were sick. That was 2 years ago. And so she allowed me to go in there and take pictures of that same air conditioning unit that I was having a problem with, man. And so they changed it, put a brand new one in, man. But the sheetrock and all that was so decayed that they couldn't even put sheetrock screws to hold the vent. They had the silver air conditioning tape holding the vents on in every room. It was just that bad over there, man.
You know what I would do? I would ask some people if you could go back, or whoever's in there, and cut that sheetrock out, document it, cut that sheetrock off, and send it to the lab. And then there's your undisputable proof what kind of mold it is. You know what I mean?
I already brought the scientists on the property again after I did a mold test January 2017. I did a mold test February 2017, and in 2021, right before the case got dismissed, I did another mold test in one of my schoolmates' house. Her father passed away in there, and so this time the inspector, they charged me $700. Both of my times they charged me $400, but when they came to her apartment, they charged me $730. Man, it was so bad. I recorded it all too, and I had the test. So when I went, after I got the results from that test on July I took the test July the 1st. On the 6th day, that night, I got the test result back. On the 7th, I sent that report to everybody, all in the court, the EPA, the news. On the 8th day of July, my wife's case was dismissed. It was that powerful, that mold test. And man, I'm telling you, I've been fighting, trying to own it on appeal, man, all these years on appeal. And the appeal court have not been trying to heal this fraud that was committed. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm on my way to the Supreme Court, the last court of result with the case.
Hey, but say we finna have to close. We will be doing another show though. But appreciate you, Puncho.
Good, man.
And appreciate you, Jay Rollins. Like I said, we gonna
Hey,
do
I'm
some
gonna
more.
shoot you my number in the back.
Okay, that's a bit. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, let me. You on Instagram?
Nah, I don't do none of that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shoot me your number in the back then, because I know sometimes people can jump in the back. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, just don't let nobody up. Don't let no. If you're gonna close out, don't let nobody up. That's
okay,
my
that's
number
what I'm
right
gonna
there.
do right now. Let me close that right now.